Good day everyone! Today, we're going to show you some tourist destinations around Manila, Philippines.
Hey guys! We're here in Intramuros, the historic center and the oldest district of Manila, the capital of the Philippines. Also known as Ciudad Morada or Walled City because of its feature a nearly 3-mile-long circuit of massive stone walls and fortifications that almost completely surrounds the entire district. If you want to see more, let's go!
Why do people visit Intramuros? Aside from being the center of history, it offers a variety of places which people can visit, such as the following: walls, gates, and fortifications, plazas, monuments, and public buildings, churches, museums, schools, food establishments, souvenir shops, and other buildings. Now, let's visit our first destination inside the Intramuros.
Now, we're here at the San Agustin Church, one of the 4 Baroque churches in the Philippines.
This place is called San Agustin Museum.
This museum is adjacent to San Agustin Church.
This museum is very impressive. Collection includes Spanish colonial era vestments, sacred vessels, religious art, manuscripts, and other important cultural artifacts. The building itself is steeped in history, fashioned out of the surviving portions of a monastery that was heavily damaged during the Second World War.
Next destination is Passport, or Karisaan Philippine Heritage Center, a museum that's dedicated to the history and contribution of the Chinese-Filipino community.
And now we arrived at Plaza de Roma. At the center of the plaza stands a monument to King Carlos IV of Spain. Cast in 1808 and erected in 1824 by a colonial government grateful for his having dispatched a shipment of smallpox vaccine to the Philippines.
Our next stop, Palacio del Gobernador.
This 8-story office building was erected in the late 1970s on the site of the Spanish Governor General's official residence,
Which was destroyed in a powerful 1863 earthquake that also damaged many other structures in Intramuros. Sadly, the hulking modern building looks almost nothing like its grand 19th century namesake. This is Manila Cathedral, also known as Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, destroyed and rebuilt several times over. The cathedral is the seat of Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Manila. It is one of the most important churches in the Philippines.
This establishment is called Ayuntamiento. Completely rebuilt in 1884 after the disastrous earthquake of 1863. The 1945 Battle of Manila left it a gutted shell, of which only parts of the first story survived. It then suffered the indignity of serving as a parking lot. A major reconstruction project that started a few years ago is finally nearing completion, with the facade of the historic building now having regained much of its pre-war glory. This is Fort Santiago, the former military headquarters of the Spanish colonial government. It is now considered a major landmark and one of Manila's most popular tourist attractions, partly because Jose Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines, was imprisoned here prior to his execution on 30th of December 1896. The Rizal Shrine, a small museum dedicated to his life and work, is housed in a restored section of one of the fort's former barracks. This next destination is called Baluarte de San Diego. Dating from the 17th century, this formidable bastion surrounds the remains of the round fort of Nuestra Señora de Guia, the first stone fort built in Manila. Severely damaged during the Second World War, the Baluarte de San Diego was restored in the 1980s and is now a major tourist attraction. How does tourism affect the destination? There are positive and negative impacts of tourism to the destination. Firstly, the positive impacts of tourism in Intramuros is that it helps in the preservation of the culture of the Philippines. It helps in the generation of profits and incomes through spendings such as the following: expenditure on tourism commodities, expenditure on capital goods, imports and exports of goods, payments to carriers for fares, money transfers, interests, profits and dividends, and foreign capital investments. It also helps in the generation of employment, gives opportunities to those who are unfortunate in finding their jobs. This is a smoke-free zone, which means that it cares for our environment. It provides trash cans to properly dispose our trashes. But it also has a negative impact to our environment. Even though there are trash cans around, there are still trashes of people scattered around the area.